I always, don't envy the poor sap that has the last day of the conference during the booth teardown duty to give a presentation. But thank you for coming. I'm actually very impressed with the turnout, and I thank you for spending the next hour with me and learning a little about how we look at this path towards centralized facilities management. The first thing I want to do is maybe just kind of talk about what that term means, centralized facilities management, because it may mean different things to different individuals. But for us, it really is a path to solving the issue of handling multi-site, geographically dispersed facilities at a corporate level or at a central level, and how do you handle a program or create a program in which you can engage your local facilities teams, but also have and gain access to central information that can make you either operate more optimally, consume energy more optimally, or just quite frankly have a platform in which you can unify your procurement and your budgeting process in a way that can allow you to distribute capital and to manage assets more profitably. And so, that's really what this concept is, this centralized facilities management. The one thing that makes Blue Pillar unique in kind of talking about this, and this is literally my 2-second infomercial on the company, is we sell pretty much to only companies that are the most big, complex, critical facilities, and by nature, almost all of them are multi-site, geographically dispersed. Our biggest customers, and we've done over 225 of them to date, are mostly in the healthcare system, hospital system environment, military bases, multi-campus universities, manufacturing, critical manufacturing facilities that are multi-site, data centers, places like that. But generally, we don't sell to McDonald's, we don't sell to Starbucks, we don't sell to 7-Eleven. We sell to the biggest, most complex facilities, which just so happen to be, in most of our cases, geographically dispersed multi-site facility operators in some way. As I said, we've done over 225 of those facilities to date. The company focuses really on energy resiliency, energy efficiency, operation resiliency, operational efficiency, software programs and software solutions, and that's what we've done for our customers in those spaces. And almost all of them have said, we have a fundamental challenge, and that fundamental challenge is driven by the fact that locally, we have a retiring workforce and an aging infrastructure. In the organizations we typically sell to, we have facilities that are upwards of 27 years old on average. The average age of a hospital is over 30 years old in the U.S., just to give you an idea. And the workforce that actually works in those local facilities is not that far behind. Average age of a facility worker in these organizations is over 50 now. Most of the corporate individuals we talk to will tell you that about 50% of their facilities workforce is expected to be retiring in the next 10 to 15 years. And so when they look at the manpower and the people at the local level that are going to be there to do the jobs over time, they have a dramatic concern about how they're going to solve for the inability to get labor or the inability to get, quite frankly, qualified labor in those jobs over time. And so what they look at is we need to start monitoring things that are happening locally so that we can either automate or create systems that happen at a local level that will give us central oversight, even if we don't have the local manpower available to us forever. In addition to those internal pressures that they're faced with, almost all of our facilities are faced with a dramatic amount of external pressures. The utilities that serve them are becoming less reliable and more expensive on the energy side. And so this whole cost of local consumption and reliability of local power is a big concern. I happened to spend 10 years in the utility industry before coming to the facility industry, and it was pretty interesting to me when I first started selling to utilities.